Hi, this is Dale Shields, pastor of Church of the Redeemer in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thank you for joining me for our devotional time today. So glad that you're a part of this. Encourage you to continue to stay with us on this journey day by day, every weekday, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Pass these along to other people, and hopefully this is a blessing in their lives. I want to talk today about just the topic of comparison and competition. We live in a world today where we have this tendency to spend a lot of our time and energy comparing our lives with the lives of other people. I think this is especially true because we live in the age of social media, and you have things like Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, where you're always looking at somebody else's life and getting sort of sneak previews into, or sometimes full-blown descriptions of the good things that are happening in other people's lives. It's interesting that most people only post the good pictures on Instagram or the great pictures on Facebook about all the amazing things they're doing and how wonderful it seems their lives are compared to ours. And it happens in so many realms that we can get sidetracked by looking at somebody else and saying, you know what, I wish I had their life. I wish I seem to have so many problems compared to what they seem to be going through in their life. And all of that really is a fallacy. Everybody has challenges and everybody has problems. And what happens, what the enemy would love to do, what Satan loves to do in your life, in my life, is to get us off track, get us out of our lane and try to get us running a race in somebody else's lane. And I will tell you that as soon as you get out of your lane, you're in trouble. Any race, you got to stay in your lane if you're going to win. And the same is true for you. There's a lane that God has given to you. It's different from everyone else, but it's your lane. It's the lane where the grace of God is there for you. So you can't expect God's grace on your life when you're in somebody else's lane. You've got to get in your lane. And in your lane, the lane that God's called you to, the pathway that God's called you to pursue in life, there will be everything you need to handle it. God will give you every grace that is necessary, that will be sufficient, will be enough for whatever you go through. So let me just encourage you to stop comparing yourself with everybody else. Stop competing with everybody else for attention or for whatever it might be. Just come to the place of being at peace with the lane that God has given you. Run it effectively, trusting God for the grace that is enough for you in your lane. Trust Him. He's got a plan for your life.